Ladies and gentlemen, the Winnipeg Jets are 7-0 and remain the only undefeated team in the NHL after tonight's insane victory over the Seattle Kraken. This game was ugly, but all that matters is the Winnipeg Jets get the 2 points, they get the W, and they remain undefeated. So this whole entire win streak has been crazy. The last couple of games, they're having moments of ugliness. I'm not going to lie. That they haven't been an immaculate hockey team, which is kind of why I love this win streak even more. This isn't the Jets necessarily dominating every single game. This is the Jets not quitting, not tapping out, and fighting for every second of a 60-minute hockey game, something that we haven't seen in a very, very long time. Matty Beniers opens the scoring in this game to make it 1-0, and it remains 1-0 at the end of that first period, and the Jets looked completely outplayed in that first period. It was rough. I was watching that first period. It almost felt like, okay, is this what's coming? Is this it? But nonetheless, they were able to battle back. Second period, they get 2 goals, one from Nino Niederreiter, and Gabriel Vilardi, who was great tonight, gets his first of the season, which was great because that top line was terrible in that first period. They really were. They were completely dominated in every area of the ice. And they have had some moments. Again, we know Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele and even Vilardi up there aren't necessarily the best line in hockey when it comes to consistent goal scoring at 5-on-5. But that doesn't matter if you can still win hockey games. And right now, the Jets are winning hockey games, so I'm not really going to complain. The only real, sore spot I think on this team is still Logan Stanley, but I'm not going to really get into that. I digress. Nonetheless, though, the Jets are up 2-1 at the end of the second period. They had a much better second period. They were able to get some goals, but credit to Seattle. They hung in there. They battled hard, and they easily could have won this game and snapped the streak. This wasn't, like I said, some walk-in-the-park game. The Jets had to battle. They were up 3-1 on the Kraken third period. Nino Niederreiter gets his second of the game, his fourth on the season. A great pass from Cole Perfetti. And, you're thinking, okay, the Jets have to play for pretty much 15 more minutes, and they get the W. But Seattle battles back. Jordan Eberle gets a goal, his 6th of the season already for the captain, and then Matty Beniers again gets another goal, his 2nd of the season, his 2nd of the game, to tie things up, and the Jets and Kraken head to overtime, where Nikolai Ehlers is the hero and gets the W for the team, his 3rd of the year from Connor and Scheifele, and the Jets celebrate their 7th straight victory in a row. It's actually insane. It is insane to me that you have a team now that is going on for the longest win streak in NHL history. I'm not joking about that. This team now, if you add in the wins from last year, which apparently the NHL does for some reason, so going back to last year's win streak at the end of the year and this win streak to start this year, the Jets now have the 4th longest win streak in NHL history. I don't care if it's on a technicality. That is actually insane and so cool. And I just want them to go for it now at this point. That is incredible that they're even up there on that list. And it's baffling that the NHL counts the way they do. But nonetheless, these last couple of games, the St. Louis game was huge. The Jets battled back, and they were able to win that game as well. And they played good. St. Louis was good in that game. Bennington made some really good saves. And the Jets had some opportunities, where they turned the puck over and Hellebuck saved them. And that's been the one consistency all year long is Connor Hellebuck's goaltending. Even in tonight's game, Connor Hellebuck was incredible. He made some amazing saves. He kept the game. He got the victory for the team against St. Louis a couple nights ago. In the final minute, he robbed Brendan Saw on the goal line. A great save there, and this whole team, like I said, is playing no-quit hockey for the first time in a long time, in my opinion. We've seen moments of it, but this is a variation that I have yet to see. Eric Comrie the other day was talking with the media, and he said that he's never been on a team in his life where he has seen 4 lines and 3 defensive pairings completely bought into whatever the coach says. Scott Arniel, had a lot of criticism going into the season, and the Jets themselves as an ownership group faced a lot of criticism with that hire. I, for one, wanted to see what he could bring, and so far I am beyond impressed with what Scott Arniel has been able to do. He's commanded the ship entirely. Everyone is going to, pretty much take a bullet for him, it seems like, at this point when it comes to what he says, and the Jets are they're benefiting from this amazing run that they're on right now. Everything just seems to be clicking. Yeah, there are some holes, yeah, there are some weaknesses, yeah, there have been some areas where the Jets need to improve, but nonetheless, the 7 games into this year, and they are undefeated. These early points are going to be huge, especially as things go down in the Central, because I don't expect certain teams to be where they are right now with their play style, and getting these wins early are huge. Like, if you told me a month ago that the next game against Calgary would be the Western Conference Final preview as of right now, I would be laughing my ass off, and it seems that way right now. So Calgary is going to be a really big test for the Jets. They're a good team, a very good team, and I think that, you know, if you're going to want to beat the Calgary, now that Velarde's got a goal under his belt, hopefully he can get some confidence going, because if Velarde can get going right now, that is the secret weapon the Jets need to their success. Nikolai Ehlers is playing amazing hockey right now. Sign him to an 8x7 right now, Chevy. Or an 8x8. I don't care. Overpay. I want that man as a Jet for life. Hellebuck's playing some of the best hockey I've ever seen from him, to be honest. Like, the consistency and how much of a threat he is. He's always been that elite goaltender, but there's just something about his play right now when it comes to being clutch, and he is absolutely being clutch, and this entire team is being clutch, to be completely honest. This run has been incredible, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all things Winnipeg Jets hockey. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, check out all the other affiliate links down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I am buckled up. The Jets are officially a wagon. It's time. Let's go, baby. Go, Jets, go.